Good morning, Stefanie.
Good morning.
Can I get a hot tea, please?
Good morning. Welcome to Mornings on Main Street for this Friday, the 8th of March. I'm your host, Stefanie Miller. Thanks so much for joining us this morning. We are starting out in Murfreesboro today. I'm taking you to Liberty Station, which is a market, a restaurant, a coffee shop, cafe, all in one, and it has an incredible mission. In fact, it is fueled by potential. Let me tell you, they believe that everyone has a purpose and that a job is a gift of hope and potential. And the hashtag's my favorite. It is hashtag give hope. Learn all about Liberty Station this morning and the woman behind it. She's incredible. And how they are giving those with an intellectual and physical barrier big opportunities that they can carry with them for a lifetime. So I get to share that with you today. After that, we take you to Amelia's Closet to share their mission and how this location is helping women in a transitional period. We'll let you in on more of that coming up and how you can even help or receive their services. And then on this Friday, it is time for our Tennessee Travelers segment. And today, Tom Adkinson takes us to Grinder Switch. Stick around for that one. It's going to be great, and you may want to make a visit to this location. And there's a clothing brand out there. It is called Live, Life, Breathe. And it is not just a choice about clothing, but it is a lifestyle choice. Hear from the woman behind the brand. She has a cool story, and the clothing is phenomenal. We'll have that for you coming up. And then this morning, in addition to everything else, we talk about dental health and what you need to be sharing with your little ones and keeping in mind yourself, because again, dental health can be connected to other diseases if you do have bad dental health. But again, how you can stay on track, we'll have that for you. And last but certainly not least, we are back at the Nashville Zoo. And today we get to meet a parrot named Jerry. But first, let's get a check of the forecast with the team at Tennessee Valley Weather.
From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your weekend weather.
Happy Friday to you. I'm Kelly Rawson in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center with a look at your weekend forecast starting with today. Be sure to have the rain gear. We are expecting plenty of showers, even some thunderstorms for today. Not really expecting any severe weather here in southern middle Tennessee, but can't rule out some gusty winds with these embedded thunderstorms that do move through around lunchtime here in southern middle Tennessee. Again, some heavy rainfall, some gusty winds expected, but that is all we can expect. And then we catch a little bit of a break before more storms filter in later on this evening. So again, going to be quite a gloomy and stormy day, and don't let some gusty winds catch you off guard either. But the good news is the moisture gets on out of here for the most part on Saturday with just a few remnant showers in the region. But then we start to dry out, and we dry out for several days beyond this. So overall, we just have to get through today and the first half of tomorrow. Here's a first look at your 7-day forecast. Again, showers and storms today. Again, we could see some gusty winds with these thunderstorms that move through, but overall, that is all we have to worry about. Here's the rest of your 7-day forecast, and it's looking fantastic. A little bit chillier after the moisture gets on out of here. Lower 60s for tomorrow. Heading into Sunday, only into the mid 50s, but then we warm right back up into the 60s and 70s next week.
Liberty Station is giving God's grace to people. Hallelujah, that is so true. Well, this is a good place. There is no evil. Oh, my Lord, we serve for you and everyone we serve for you.
Empowering and lifting up individuals with employment barriers. Liberty Station in Murfreesboro is a nonprofit with a progressive workforce pipeline where 90% of the employees have disabilities. I had the pleasure of sitting down with Jody Powers. She's the founder of Liberty Station, and she shares more on its success since opening and what she hopes for Liberty Station's future.
We're really in the middle of a miracle. But it's a cafe that trains and employs adults with disabilities. So we're at Liberty Station. We train those that have employment obstacles, mainly those with disabilities, on how to be a good employee, how to learn a trade, how to work alongside other people. So we do soft skills training in food service, hospitality, bakery, retail, custodial, and barista training. So we don't just train them, we train the community on, everybody has a purpose and they all just need a chance to succeed, even though success looks different for different people. And then we help find them community employment for their long-term job. So they're just kind of passing through. So we have, I think, 14 interns right now, and we've sent, I think, 7 already out into the community for other jobs. So it's good proof that it is working. There's great resources for those with disabilities in school, but once they graduate, I think probably 98% of our interns were sitting at home watching TV. And everyone wants to feel productive and like, their life has meaning. And I just feel like having a job just fits that perfectly, because you're serving people in some capacity. Even though not all of our interns want to wait tables, if they're in the back washing dishes, they're serving people. And they all share in the tips, which is great, because they each have their niche. We train them all in food service and custodial, but then we help find where their interests and strengths are and what we feel like with setting their milestones and goals, where we think they'll succeed. So we have some that just want to do the cash register, or some are happy just hosting, that's all they want to do. And then we've had several that try everything.
Yes, please. My favorite part is making all the sandwiches here and all the variety I get to do. My favorite sandwich is the old-fashioned.
What's on the old-fashioned?
Oh, just American cheese and bar bread. Classic. I'd say the hardest part is keeping up with crowd days. But I pull through.
What's the best part?
Best part are also the hardest days. I love the challenge.
We have 3 occupational therapists on staff helping do the training and assessing and placement, and then those helping in all areas. We have a lot of volunteers that come in every week, a certain day, certain shift, and they help fill in the gaps of what's needed. So just really building awareness out in the community of what we're trying to do, so that we can get more funding, help more interns train. Our goal is to get at least 40 or 50 through a year. Most interns are staying about a year. And so, if we can just keep the flow coming in and out, I think it just makes such an impact in other businesses in town that include those with disabilities or other barriers.
Society is mostly built for people without disabilities. Like, example is places without wheelchair ramps. Like, for us, that's not something that we really think about, but for someone with a disability, like, that makes or break whether or not they're able to enjoy a business. And so when we look at the workforce, it's kind of set up the same way. And so having a place where we see people with disabilities have purpose and have people who want to come alongside them and say, here's your potential, and there might be other places that haven't been able to fully reach that, but here we want to help you reach that. So then when you go to another place, we're able to come alongside them and then help those employers, because it's another thing where people might just not know, or they might not be thinking about how to include other people who have different abilities. But it's really exciting to help them, and especially a lot of them have either never had a job before, or they've had jobs where they've been overlooked. And so seeing them come here, and someone may look and think, oh, well, maybe they don't have the best ability, but then when they come here, it's no, they actually really do.
Well, I feel like God gave me the vision, but fortunately, he didn't expect me to figure it all out on my own. So as scary as the task at hand was when I first felt like this is what he wanted me to do, I only agreed to do it if he would send the right people and the funding when we needed it. But kind of like the Israelites crossing the Jordan River, God didn't part the waters till they got their feet wet. So it's like we just stepped in, and then people just started calling saying, hey, do you have a need for this? Do you have a need for that? And everything you see in all the rooms, including the kitchen, has been donated, except the blue chairs and the triple sink and double sink in the kitchen. But it's like, as people learned what we were trying to do, they just wanted to help. Not that funding has been easy, but we've had what we've needed, thank you, up until the last day. So, and that's been the most stressful part, because I'm not doing this for me, but there are a lot of people counting on this to be successful. So I think if people will just come in and try it, they'll be back. Because we didn't want a place where people have to decide between getting something good to eat and supporting a good cause. And so you're doing both here, because the food is delicious.
So you eat here often?
I do. I had to cut back because I gained 10 pounds. Because all the taste testings we were doing, so it's like I limit myself to one sandwich a week. But they're all good. Every time we came out with another one, it was like, okay, this is my new favorite.
What a wonderful establishment. If you would like to make a contribution to Liberty Station there in Murfreesboro, you can do that by going to its social media pages on Facebook and Instagram, as well as its website. Just look for the donate button. You can also reach out directly. I want to highlight one more thing. You met Matt Hurst, who is the chef behind the sandwiches there in the kitchen. Well, he is also an incredible artist. Take a look at these pieces, tiny animals made in clay, well, really tiny animals and more. So he has little animal figures there. You see an eagle, there's a turtle, there's also little sandwiches, an egg. He's turned them into earrings for, some of the people there at Liberty Station. But again, an incredible artist, and you can find his work and those tiny animals made in clay, again, tiny animals and more, there at Liberty Station when you stop in. Stick with us here at Mornings on Main Street. When we come back, I get to sit down with Jody to taste some of the sandwiches there. And let me tell you, I'll give you a hint, they're delicious. We'll be right back.
We thrive under the lights. A city of performers, putting on one heck of a show. Headlining night after night. Welcome to Smashville.
Complete Service Heat and Air is a trusted provider of top-notch heating and cooling solutions dedicated to ensuring optimal comfort and efficiency for residential and commercial spaces. Complete Service Heat and Air is located in White Bluff, Tennessee. We do service and repair on heating and air the right way 24/7 service. Call us at 615-797-3997. Serving Cheatham, Davidson, Dixon, Hickman, Humphreys, Montgomery, and Williamson counties. At Fred's Flooring, we're your source for quality flooring options. Our extensive experience and knowledge in the industry means we have the expertise to get the job done right. From carpet to tile, hardwood to laminate, and luxury vinyl, we have everything you need to find the perfect floor for your home. As the Main Street Award Favorite Floor Store winner for 2023, we know what it takes to satisfy our customers. And with our convenient financing options, you can get your dream floors now and pay over time. Visit fredsfloors.com or call us today.
So now that, I've gotten to look at your kitchen and I've gotten to look at what's coming out of the kitchen, how did you come up with your sandwiches? Where did these ideas come from?
So I'd been watching diners, drive-ins, and dives for years, and just made notes in my phone of different combinations that other people were using and just flavors that kind of went together. Mm-hmm. And so came up with a list and then had some taste testings with some restaurant people and came up with the most popular ones, and those are the ones that we feature. So we have 11.
That is huge. And I know on here we have the vegetable,
Yes.
the grilled cheese, and then the pizza?
Yes, Pizzeria TriStar has 3 cheeses and then the veggie, yes. And so the dipping sauces with the pizzeria is the marinara sauce, and then we love the TriStar with either the pepper jelly or the maple syrup, which doesn't sound great, but once you try it, the sweet with the salty is excellent, and then the veggie with the pepper jelly is good too, or the marinara. So you can't go wrong.
No, you can't. And I tried the vegetable one first with the pepper jelly.
Yes.
Pepper jelly is just like, that is a cream
Yes.
cheese sandwiches,
yes.
obviously so good.
Yes, for sure.
What do you hear from your diners when they come in, when they pick their sandwich? I mean, are they surprised?
They are, and a lot of times they just know we have grilled cheese, so I'll hear them walk up to the register and say, I'd like to order a grilled cheese and soup. And it's like, okay, we have 11, so which grilled cheese? And
Be specific.
a lot of people just say, well, just give me the old-fashioned, because that's what they are familiar with, which is just the American cheese on there, which to me is my least favorite, because all the others are just have so much more flavor than American cheese. But a lot of people, that's their standard go-to, and that's what they love with the tomato basil soup.
This has been wonderful. So you've really gotten to see, Liberty Station here in Murfreesboro, the overview, of what the building looks like on the outside, and see what they have on the inside, the menu, and just, it is phenomenal. And I love that you can get a variety. You can do like a little variety tray, which, I mean, why not just do that?
Exactly. A lot of people come in and share it, but I think I could eat the whole thing myself.
I have to say, I don't think it'll make it back to Clarksville, because I know in the car I'll just be nibbling the entire time.
Yes, for sure. It's a great sampler platter if you don't know what you want.
This is beautiful. I thank you for sharing your story here of Liberty Station with us at Mornings on Main Street and with all of you guys. And I encourage you to come dine in on a Thursday, on a Friday, or a Saturday.
Yes.
And again, those hours will be expanding, so can't wait for that. Can't wait to see what you create for breakfast.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much. Thanks for coming.
Anytime. And as we leave you, we're going to leave you with the Liberty Station song that the young man, Daniel, was playing here. He plays a couple of songs when they are open, in the middle of the lunch rush, really. So we're going to leave you with the Liberty Station song that he wrote and that you just got a little snippet of a little bit earlier. So we'll see you after the commercial break.
Oh, my Lord, we serve for you, and everyone we serve for you. Oh, everyone we serve for you.
Welcome to Grin Doctors, your trusted pediatric dentistry and orthodontics practice. Achieve healthy, beautiful smiles with our expert care. At Grin Doctors, we are committed to your child's oral health and well-being. Trust Grin Doctors, your pediatric dental home for exceptional care. We go above and beyond to ensure the comfort and satisfaction of our young patients. Grin Doctors Kids Dental and Orthodontics is right down the street in Old Hickory, TN. Easy to get to and in your neighborhood.
What separates us from other companies in Tennessee, that's going to be our mission to our customers, is to always improve the quality of life. That's from taking care of your pets to a friendly voice on the phone when you call, to a technician that comes out, he's competent, he's going to solve the problem for you. We're considered a full encompassing service, so we're going to take care of 50 plus different pests, and we'll always have your back.
Sherry's Hope is dedicated to sharing the hope of Christ, protecting the health of our community, and supporting those who are fighting cancer. You can be a champion of hope this season. When you give monthly to Sherry's Hope, you help meet the needs of families in our community as they are battling cancer. Your monthly gift of $10 or more gives hope all year. Together, we can make a difference.
Welcome to Amelia's Closet. You see the outside of this building, a little hard to find here in Murfreesboro, but it can be done when you're referred to this location. What an incredible, incredible nonprofit this is, Amelia's Closet. We have the Director of Operations. We have Angel Skinner with us to share with us the mission of Amelia's Closet, how it started, because it is kind of the predecessor to another nonprofit here in town, Liberty Station. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. We appreciate you being here.
Oh, it is my pleasure. So give us the overview of Amelia's Closet and the purpose of this building.
Absolutely. Amelia's Closet was founded in 2015 by Jody Powers, which y'all may have met over at Liberty Station. And she had a vision to help ladies that she saw coming to her church dress maybe inappropriately, but not by choice, after overcoming or going through difficulties in their lives. And so realizing that those women needed to become employed to be able to overcome substantial life challenges like substance abuse, domestic violence, housing insecurity, convictions, that they are going to need a sustainable job employment, not just a little part-time job. Right. And so in order to do that, you have to look the part to be the part. And if you don't have the outward appearance that looks professional, pulled together, you're not going to fare well in most job interviews. Right. And so that's what Amelia's Closet is born about.
So, and this is donations that come in. Walk us through when someone is referred here, they come to you. What is that process?
Sure. So our clients are referred to us through helper organizations within our community. So we partner with over 50 help organizations, Greenhouse Ministries, The Journey Home, Doors of Hope, Salvation Army. There are so many organizations in Rutherford County and the surrounding area that truly give back and want to help folks over those stumbling blocks that they're facing in life. So they are working through a program or connected to one of those organizations, and then they are referred to us for our services when they are getting to that point in their process where they're going to start looking for a job.
Oh, how wonderful that is. And as we're talking, you're seeing the setup of Amelia's Closet. You're seeing the rooms with the clothes that are so well organized.
Thank you.
Blown away by the setup. You know, this looks like a boutique that you would find on a main street somewhere in a downtown area. Why set it up that way?
Thank you. A lot of hard work goes into that. I recruit, lead, and train an amazing group of volunteers that volunteer their time to sort any and all donations that we receive here, and we want them organized so that they look beautiful, they're ready for presentation, they're great for my personal shoppers to shop for that client as we put those outfits together during their personal wardrobe session that's all about them, so that they look and feel beautiful and are dressed appropriately for their interview.
You know, and the first thing that, you know, an interviewer will see will be, of course, your presentation. But not only that, ladies, I know you can agree with us when we say you feel better when you are put together and you're walking out somewhere. You have that confidence when you have a nice outfit, a nice interview set on when you go out. Is that what you're finding from those who come in? Like, what does that change from when they walk in to when they walk out?
It is amazing. Most women come in with trepidation. They're nervous. They don't know what to expect. A lot of them have lost their self-confidence. They've been beat down by their situation, and it's overwhelming to them. And so most of them arrive that way, but they leave with a huge smile on their face. They're blessed, they're blown away, and they can't even believe it's them sometimes in those outfits. We love to take before and after photos that we love to share on our social media and in our newsletters, and we love to share it with them so that they can begin seeing themselves as different than what they have been in up to that point.
So now let's talk about, for those who are referred here, what are those referral agencies? Where can they go to first to get to here?
Yes, so Greenhouse Ministries here in Murfreesboro do run the gamut of all kinds of help needs and are connected with so many other organizations. The Salvation Army has a wonderful program. Doors of Hope has a wonderful substance recovery program. On-site living, Journey Home. There are so many. Those are the ones that pop to my mind right this minute that we work with a lot. But they are going to reach out to one of those, and if they don't know, they can reach to us. We are going to refer them to one of our partner agencies then to refer us back.
Okay, and then let's talk about donations.
Yes.
If we would like to make that donation, you're like, you know, I do have something that would be appropriate to donate. How do people do that?
So a thing to think about is we do dress them for their interviews, but then we do also dress them for their real life after they're employed at their new job. So they may need casual wear then. They may need tennis shoes or steel-toed boots or jeans, whatever that job requires. Up front, we're looking for more business type and more casual business. A lot of interviews are not over-the-top suits, depending on what kind of job they're looking for. So we want our items donated, preferably on hangers. We need them to already be cleaned and pressed if possible, and so that we can sort through them quickly and put them into inventory so that they can go right back out the door on the lady who needs that item. So we accept pretty much anything a woman could use, from shoes to pants to undergarments, jewelry, scarves, purses, attaché cases. I always say if a girl likes it or could use it, we can use it in one way or another.
Where can we get all this information? Can we find you online?
Yes, absolutely. We're on the social media, different platforms of social media. Of course, we have our website. It's ameliascloset.org. And then you can find us in town. You'll call us on the numbers that are listed there, and they'll give you our physical address or how to connect with us. You will bring your donations directly to us on Tuesdays between 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. So we're open with staff 11 to 1 on Tuesdays to receive your donations.
Fantastic. Is there anything that I haven't asked you, Angel, that you would like to share?
I want the community to know that there are so many women that find themselves in positions they would have never guessed that they would be in, and they truly need our help. And all of us have more than we need, hands down. I think every single person would agree with that. And we have served women from ages 17 to 73. The average age is 37. And over almost half of the women we've served, over 40%, have some college. They're not uneducated, but they've had some life challenges. They might have made one bad decision or something completely out of their control. And of those women that have been to college, half of them have degrees. So it may not be the image that people think. So being willing to just lend that helping hand. And yes, we accept all kinds of clothing donations, but we're also in desperate need of financial donations. We're so blessed with the generous clothing donations and physical donations, and we bless those on the way back out. But we do have to pay rent and have our lights turned on, and everybody likes to be warm and cold in the right season. So those are expenses that sometimes people don't realize. And then also we're able to sometimes buy very specific items for clients if they need them with those donations. So a financial donation goes a long way here, and it stays here, and it works here. It works in your community, and it helps with housing insecurity and the homeless population that a lot of people are frustrated by. And the only way to fix that is to help those people turn that around and gain sustainable employment, and that's what we're about at Amelia's Closet.
A helping hand goes a really long way.
Yes, ma'am. It does.
Angel Skinner, Director of Operations here at Amelia's Closet. Thank you. Thank you so much for your time and sharing the story of Amelia's Closet.
Thank you so much for coming to visit with us today.
My pleasure. My pleasure. Stick with us. We have more coming up right after this.
Welcome to Grin Doctors, your trusted pediatric dentistry and orthodontics practice. Achieve healthy, beautiful smiles with our expert care. At Grin Doctors, we are committed to your child's oral health and well-being. Trust Grin Doctors, your pediatric dental home for exceptional care. We go above and beyond to ensure the comfort and satisfaction of our young patients. Grin Doctors Kids Dental and Orthodontics is right down the street in Old Hickory, TN. Easy to get to and in your neighborhood.
What separates us from other companies in Tennessee, that's going to be our mission to our customers, is to always improve the quality of life. That's from taking care of your past to a friendly voice on the phone when you call, to a technician that comes out, he's competent, he's going to solve the problem for you. We're considered a full encompassing service, so we're going to take care of 50 plus different pests, and we'll always have your back.
Sherry's Hope is dedicated to sharing the hope of Christ, protecting the health of our community, and supporting those who are fighting cancer. You can be a champion of hope this season. When you give monthly to Sherry's Hope, you help meet the needs of families in our community as they are battling cancer. Your monthly gift of $10 or more gives hope all year. Together, we can make a difference.
Welcome back to Mornings on Main Street. It was last March during a windstorm that the grinder switch hour was knocked off of the air. But let me tell you, no more. After almost a year, they're back. And to tell us how special this is that the grinder switch hour is back on, we have our Tennessee traveler, Tom Adkinson. Tom, tell us, how special is this?
The grinder switch hour, which, by the way, is 90 minutes long, not 60 minutes. They have fun with everything.
That's hilarious.
Is a small town radio show live every Saturday morning. A great 8-piece band. Audience sits in folding chairs, and it's just as fun as it can be. It's in some senses, it's like some of the early days of the Grand Ole Opry.
The best days.
Yeah.
What was your 90 minutes like when you were there?
I've been more than once because
Okay.
it's just a lot of fun. The setup is just straight ahead country music from the Grinder Switch Ensemble, which is, as one of my Nashville musician friends said, these guys in that band can hold their own with anybody in Nashville. And they joke with each other. They play recognizable songs. There are commercial interruptions for the local bank and a restaurant down the highway. It's small town radio and lots of fun.
And they have a special signature open, which I love this woman. But they open it up with the howdy, which we all know who that comes from. Minnie Pearl. Tell us about that.
Well, Centerville is where Minnie grew up. And her mythical hometown of Grinder Switch, which gives the show its name, is out in the county. There actually was a railroad switch or a railroad marker for Grinder Switch. So that part of the name is real, but there wasn't a community as Minnie joked about for all those years of her career. And part of the mindset of the show is keeping the memory and the comedy of Minnie Pearl alive. So they open the show with her howdy, and then when they're going into commercial breaks, they'll play a vintage comedy clip from her, and you just feel down home when you're there.
Now, after being on air for so long, so Grinder Switch had been on air for 20 years, and then they were knocked off air. What was that period, that now almost a year? What has that been like for them to get back on now in a new location?
Well, they were out of commission for more than 6 months.
Okay.
And they're settling into a place that they don't know whether it'll be the permanent location or not, but it's just a few hundred yards down off of the Centerville Town Square from where they used to be. Locally, it's a building known as the Ice House because it used to be a cold storage building. Concrete floor, hard ceiling. Everybody says the acoustics aren't great, but they have the space. And they're on 2 radio stations. They're on WKNX in Centerville and WOPC in Linden, Tennessee. But more importantly, they're streamed on their website, grinderswitchhour.com. And they reach people all over the place. In the months that they were out, the producer, whose name is Mickey Bunn, said that he just constantly got messages from people asking, when are you going to be back? When are you going to be back? And then finally, when they did, they've gone through some new growing pains of getting into a new place and all that entails, but they're rocking and rolling now.
That is great. And if we would like to go to the Grinder Switch Hour, 90 minutes, if we would like to go in person, do we need to get there at a certain time? How does that work? Do we need to call and make a reservation?
No reservations. It's walk in the door. They can seat 80 people or more. The last time I was there was some leftover space and some people were dancing to songs they wanted to dance to. There are times when it's not full and times when it's overly full.
Okay.
And you just go and take your chances, but you'll get in. I'm almost certain. There was even a motor coach group there the last time I was there. They had come all the way over from Cleveland, Tennessee, in East Tennessee. They had ridden 3 hours to get to Centerville for the start of a 10 a.m. show.
Dang.
And it goes from 10 a.m. to 11:30, and then it's off the air for another week.
That sounds like so much fun. And going there, so I'm trying to picture it when you get there. I don't know, the whole feel of it and the music. Talk to us about the music and the type of country music, just so people know what to expect, the music that they're going to hear.
Well, it's very recognizable. Hank Williams and Joe Stampley and maybe some old Hank Williams, and maybe some newer artists' music, but from the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s style of country music. And they're trying just to entertain with recognizable music that they all perform very, very, very well. And 2 times ago when I was there, one of the musicians said, "Y'all want to sing?" And he cranked into Buck Owens' "I Got a Tiger by the Tail," and the whole place was singing with the band. It was just such fun.
Oh, it sounds like it. What a great 90 minutes, the Grinder Switch Hour. Thank you, Tom, for sharing this with us. And I know I'm not the only one who cannot wait to make a visit.
It's easy to get to. It's at Centerville on Highway 100 right in Middle Tennessee. Roll down there, get some music, have a meal someplace, and be happy.
Oh, I love it. Thank you so much. Always, Tom. We appreciate it.
Y'all keep traveling.
We'll do it. Stick with us here at Mornings on Main Street. We have more coming up after this break.
Welcome to Protein Snack Shop, your destination for healthy and delicious low-carb snacks. Our specialty lies in providing protein-packed desserts that are perfect for those following a keto diet. Our products are made with high-quality ingredients, ensuring that you can satisfy your cravings without compromising your health goals. From a variety of flavors and options to choose from, you can enjoy guilt-free snacking while staying on track with your fitness journey. Don't miss out on our limited time offer. Discover Protein Snack Shop today.
Welcome to the Omni Nashville Hotel. Urban elegance with a vintage touch. Our 800-room hotel opened up in the fall of 2013 with 746 guest rooms and 54 suites.
We thrive under the lights. A city of performers, putting on one heck of a show. Headlining night after night. Welcome to Smashville.
Welcome back to Mornings on Main Street. I'm excited to introduce you to Jasmine Schroeder and what she is building. Jasmine, first off, what is your brand?
We are Live, Life, Breathe.
And I had her say this because I wanted to see how you say it and why you put it out there like that.
I say it with a breath. My clothing is meant to inspire a certain type of lifestyle where you take a breath. So you say it with a breath.
Live, life, breathe. And you're seeing some of the Instagram page now. You're going to see this as we're chatting about the brand, how it got started. Jasmine, where did this idea come from for you?
Real life experience, not breathing. Just to start, just life. You get busy. I was a newlywed. My husband's at Fort Campbell. So I got married, then I had a baby, and then he was gone. And I was just go, go, go. And I wasn't breathing. So I decided to create a brand that inspired my the type of clothing that we have is the type of clothing that you would wear whenever you decide to finally breathe. So going out to a barbecue or going out with your girlfriends to a dance or something of that nature, these are the type of clothes that you would wear.
How long has this process been going from you, from where you started to, I guess, up until this point?
We are now starting our 3rd year. So we were fully online year 1. Year 2, our goal was all about brand trust, because when you're online and you don't have a lot of reviews yet, you have great products, but not a lot of people know who you are, so they don't really have that trust. So we opened up the pop-up on Franklin, and we were just about building brand trust. So that's why you see so many hundreds of customers and videos of them in our products, is because we wanted people to see, like, hey, this is really great stuff.
Very nice. And I have to say, I've been to one of your pop-ups, and I love, again, just the variety of clothing that you have there. Jewelry, shoes.
Yeah.
How do you pick the exact pieces? I know, again, it's kind of that breathe when you go out and you take that moment for you. Yeah. But how long does it take you to go through to find the right pieces for you to market?
Oof, I'm up late nights, early mornings. It takes a while to piece them because I'm looking for quality at a good price. So we have in the background, we have 100% cotton jackets for our men's, and just really, really great pieces. It does take quite some time to find, but they're out there.
And you're not just, so it's not just women's clothing, men's too.
We do. We have. Now we have our men's an online section, but when we were doing the pop-up, that was actually one of my most popular things to have downtown. My husband and I, before we did the pop-up, we actually went around Clarksville. We just walked around and we did surveys, and we asked people, like, what do they want to see? And the top things that they said was they want to see plus size items in boutiques, and they also want to see more men's stuff. When you go downtown, how many men's clothing do you see? There's a few pieces in the boutiques and such, but there's not a full piece. So you asked me earlier, how do I pick out? So for when we started our pop-up, it was back to school. So I wanted to make sure I had pieces that you could wear for the college students. So we actually had men come in and buy their entire back to school, closet wardrobe from our pop-up.
Walk us through where we can find you and we can see what's up to date with Live, Life, Breathe brand.
You got it. You got it. We are on Instagram. We are trying to grow our Instagram. When we started the pop-up, we only had 100 followers, and we have grown to over 500 now, which... If you know, that's hard.
That's huge. That's huge.
That's hard. We are on Instagram at Live Life Breathe Brands. We are also on Facebook. I just started a community group page on there. I want to know, this is more than just buying clothing. It's a lifestyle. I want to know what's going on in your life. Like, how are you actually wearing these pieces? Where did you wear them to? Let's talk about how your day went. So I started that group on Facebook. So we're there as well. So, and our website, of course.
And can I just highlight, when you see someone that has a pop-up that you have, you're branding yourself, you have these clothes, I always wonder, well, do you wear that? Do you actually wear what you put out? First thing I noticed, you guys, let me tell you, because I bought these heels when I stopped into their pop-up. I have to take a shoe. I have to. See?
Is that the best way to start?
Oh, but yeah, do you see those heels? She, again, wearing what you put out. So
yes.
It really is.
Yes,
you find these clothes comfortable. This is what you wear in your daily life.
Yes, I do. I will tell you something. When I did a little snippet to my mom, when I was growing up, my mom always told me that wearing a matching bra and panty set will change your day, right? And I didn't understand that. I didn't understand that until I went to my first job interview, and I made sure that I had a matching top and bottom for the bralettes. And I went in there, and just walking to the doors, I had a different type of confidence. Clothing can do that for you. It can completely change your day. If you wake up in the morning time and you put on your tennis shoes, that completely changes how you're going, the momentum for the rest of your day. So it matters.
It does 100%. It really does. And that brings, again, for me, I can think of the times to where I have felt that confidence and the times where you don't. And when you're more put together, you know what I mean? You love what you have on. That confidence level does rise.
It does.
That is huge. What advice do you have for someone who's looking to start something from the ground up? Because 3 years, it's not easy. I've seen your posts on Instagram, and I've started at the first, scrolling through. Your posts have come a long way. The clothes have come a long way. What advice can you give to others?
Don't stop. Okay. When you hit a bump in the road, keep going. Don't stop. If you believe in your brand, if you believe in your message, if you believe in what you're putting out there, don't stop. Because you found me, and that was a connection that came from me posting a live when I was being honest. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. And you reached out to me, and that's okay to not know what you're doing. You just got to keep trying and keep going.
100%. Thank you. Jasmine Schroeder, we appreciate your time. Live, Life, Breathe Brands. Find them, Instagram, Facebook. Your pop-ups, I know you have them in Clarksville. Where else?
We are working behind the scenes. We just toured a spot in Franklin, or I'm sorry, not Knoxville.
Knoxville, okay.
Knoxville. So they have their big market. So in May, hopefully we can start the next one there. And we're going to be, so in my last pop-up, I invited a lot of other vendors from here in the community. I'm actually wearing a lot of their products now. Like Main Hair Control, I'm actually wearing her hair gel and stuff. So whenever we do our next pop-up, I want even more vendors, because that was really special to get to be able to work with other small businesses too.
That's incredible. Jasmine Schroeder, I appreciate you, and I encourage you, when you go to their pop-ups, talk to the vendors that are out there. The stories are incredible. The information that you receive could be beneficial. You just never know when it will come in handy. Thank you so much for your time. We appreciate you, and keep doing what you're doing.
I'm gonna try.
Stick with us. We'll be right back.
Complete Service Heat and Air is a trusted provider of top-notch heating and cooling solutions dedicated to ensuring optimal comfort and efficiency for residential and commercial spaces. Complete Service Heat and Air is located in White Bluff, Tennessee. We do service and repair on heating and air the right way 24/7. Service, call us at 615-797-3997. Serving Cheatham, Davidson, Dixon, Hickman, Humphreys, Montgomery, and Williamson counties. At Fred's Flooring, we're your source for quality flooring options. Our extensive experience and knowledge in the industry means we have the expertise to get the job done right. From carpet to tile, hardwood to laminate, and luxury vinyl, we have everything you need to find the perfect floor for your home. As the Main Street Award Favorite Floor Store winner for 2023, we know what it takes to satisfy our customers. And with our convenient financing options, you can get your dream floors now and pay over time. Visit fredsfloors.com or call us today.
What separates us from other companies in Tennessee, that's going to be our mission to our customers, is to always improve the quality of life. That's from taking care of your pest to a friendly voice on the phone when you call, to a technician that comes out, he's competent, he's going to solve the problem for you. We're considered a full encompassing service, so we're going to take care of 50 plus different pests, and we'll always have your back.
Welcome back to Mornings on Main Street. This morning, we are talking oral health. Dental diseases are a huge health concern for not only all of us that are older, but our little ones as well. To touch on some great tips this morning, we have the VP of Brand Strategy for Delta Dental, Missy Acosta. Missy, thank you so much for your time that you're giving us.
Good morning, Stephanie. Thank you for having us.
You're welcome. So, you're with the dentist. You talk to them regularly. What is something they stress to not only kids, but parents, guardians, and just people of all ages?
It's very important to take care of your oral health. One thing that a lot of people don't really understand is how important your oral health is to your overall health. There are a lot of systemic diseases that are happening in what they call the oral cavity or the mouth, and dentists can detect 120 different signs and symptoms of systemic diseases. So those are something like dry mouth, or if you've got high sugar levels in the mouth, if you've got plaque around your teeth. Plaque in the mouth is the same thing as the plaque that you hear about building up in your arteries and around your heart. So it's very important for people to take care of the mouth because of that impact to the overall body.
It's so much more than just a pretty smile.
Yes, it is.
So when they make their suggestions, where do they start? Does it start with just brushing your teeth, flossing? What all should we be putting into our dental care?
Sure. A typical hygiene routine is going to be brush twice a day for 2 minutes. And 2 minutes is important because that's how long it takes for the fluoride to truly activate and start killing all of those germs. You also want to floss once a day. It's always best to floss before you brush, so you get the things out from between the teeth. And then when you brush, that fluoride gets in there and really helps to start protecting that enamel and getting rid of the germs. And in the morning, it's important to brush, rinse. Obviously, when you're using toothpaste, if you're using a toothpaste with fluoride, it's very important to rinse and spit, and then try not to drink anything for about 30 minutes or so. That helps to protect that little bit of fluoride left in the mouth and protect your teeth.
Well, I already see where I'm failing in this. That is for sure. I typically go straight to my coffee after I brush my teeth. Oh my goodness. Okay, as a mom, you're a mom.
Yes.
How do you stress to your kids, we have to do this? I know that 2 minutes seems like a really long time, but you have to, and you should want to brush your teeth and take care of your teeth every day.
Yes. And one thing that I've done as a mom, and we created materials here at Delta Dental to help parents teach their kids how to brush their teeth. So they're educational for the kids as well as the parents. They're also about 2 minutes long, so that helps. I would sometimes have videos for the kids to watch while they were brushing their teeth. We have some videos on our YouTube channel that show a proper way of brushing your teeth to make sure that you're getting all of the teeth every day, every time you're brushing. So those are helpful. And, for parents, it's important when you have an infant, just get the child used to having something around their gums. So take that really soft washcloth that you have for the babies, put it around your finger, just kind of brush around the gum and gets them used to that sensation. And then once they have teeth starting to erupt, there are some little finger brushes that you can use that really help. A lot of times dentists do not want to see they don't really need to see the infants, but you need to have a dental home for your child. So making sure that your dentist is aware. I would sometimes bring in my kids with me and let them sit on my lap while the dentist is looking in my mouth so that they start to understand what's happening before they have the bright light in front of them and a stranger sticking their fingers in their mouths.
It is very, it can be a little unnerving when you're young because it is just it's right in your face. Like it's just right there, all in your mouth. Well, what I love, videos that you guys have and who you've partnered with. So let me share Delta Dental of Tennessee Smile 180 Foundation and Tennessee PBS Kids Station. Well, they've launched Healthy Smiles, this great educational campaign. Expand on this for us, please.
Sure. Last year, we did a program with PBS Kids. We started meeting all of the different stations. Here in Tennessee, there are 6 different PBS stations. And so we partner with all of them. This year, we have some new videos featuring Pepper the Badger, who helps teach kids about brushing their teeth. He also talks about how important water is to your overall health, and eating fruits and vegetables can be good for your teeth, so that it really is done in an educational form to help kids start to understand. We feel very strongly here at Delta Dental of Tennessee that an educated society is a healthy society. So we want to help teach kids how to take care of themselves, taking care of their mouths, help them understand that taking care of their mouths is taking care of their overall health as well.
Oh, 100%. We focus so much during the different months like Oral Health Month and prevention and, other months throughout the year on a specific thing. But really, this should be an all year round sort of campaign, sort of thing. What else can we expect from Delta Dental in the coming months? Anything that you guys are working on that you can share?
We have an event coming up this summer that we are doing in conjunction with the Nashville Sounds. It's called Kids Dental Day. It will be a day of free dental care for the kids, as well as we are partnering with City Current on this, and they will be bringing in Samaritan's Feet. So all of the children who attend will be getting free socks and shoes. We are hoping to have this open to the public so that everyone can register to attend. We are also looking for summer camps where we can get groups of kids, especially those who are intercity, doing summer camps that can take a field trip, come out to the ballpark. It's going to be at First Tennessee Park, and we'll have a lot of fun activities in addition to the dental care and the shoes. Meharry will be there. They've done some education work for us in the past, teaching oral hygiene to the kids. And we are also expecting PBS, the local NPT, which is the PBS Kids affiliate here in Nashville. They are going to be there. So it's going to be a lot of fun at First Horizon Park. The event is July 19th, And anyone interested can look at the Nashville Sounds website. And Stephanie, I'll try to get you a link so that you can have that in there as well.
Fabulous. Oh, we appreciate that so much. So everyone put down that date. I do want to share something quickly before I ask Missy where we can find the videos for Healthy Smiles. Let me share with you that children with poor oral health are 3 times more likely than their peers to miss school. Yes. Poor oral health can do another thing. It has a detrimental effect on a child's quality of life and even success later on in life. So keep that in mind and really encourage your kids to watch these videos. Missy, where can we find the videos?
You can find the videos at deltadentaltn.com/kidscorner. Again, deltadentaltn.com/kidscorner. We have a lot of fun activities there, not only the video links with Pepper the Badger, but we have some activity books. You can download some activity pages and help to teach the kids, give them fun activities to do that also teach them about why it's so important to take care of their mouth.
Love all of it. Missy Acosta, VP of Brand Strategy for Delta Dental. We appreciate you and all the work that Delta Dental is doing. Thanks again for joining us.
Thank you.
Stick with us here, Mornings on Main Street. We have more coming up after this commercial break.
Sherry's Hope is dedicated to sharing the hope of Christ, protecting the health of our community, and supporting those who are fighting cancer. You can be a champion of hope this season. When you give monthly to Sherry's Hope, you help meet the needs of families in our community as they are battling cancer. Your monthly gift of $10 or more gives hope all year. Together, we can make a difference.
Welcome to Protein Snack Shop, your destination for healthy and delicious low-carb snacks. Our specialty lies in providing protein-packed desserts that are perfect for those following a keto diet. Our products are made with high-quality ingredients, ensuring that you can satisfy your cravings without compromising your health goals. From a variety of flavors and options to choose from, you can enjoy guilt-free snacking while staying on track with your fitness journey. Don't miss out on our limited time offer. Discover Protein Snack Shop today.
Welcome to the Omni Nashville Hotel. Urban elegance with a vintage touch. Our 800-room hotel opened up in the fall of 2013 with 746 guest rooms and 54 suites.
Hey, I want to tell you a story.
Okay.
So we were talking about the Croft sisters in the last segment, and they used to have a parrot. And I've got a picture of them here, and we got pictures of it so we can pull it up. But they had this beautiful yellow-headed parrot, which I understand to be a Cuban yellow-headed parrot. And we have now with us today Robin, who's brought another yellow-headed parrot, though not a Cuban yellow-headed parrot. What kind of animal is this?
So they do call them yellow-headed parrots, but they also call them double yellow-headed parrots, and it comes from the South America, Central America. So they're more of the Amazon rainforest.
And what is her name?
His name is Jerry.
His name.
Yeah.
Jerry. Of course it is. Does Jerry want sunflower seed? Is that what he's eating?
Oh yeah, he loves sunflower seeds. It's his favorite treat. He gets them whenever he goes away outside of where he lives. It helps him to remain calm.
Well, tell me a little bit about Jerry. You know, how old is he? What is he? What does he like to do all day? Does he play any sports? Did he go
is
to
he a
school?
talker?
Yeah.
He is
Does he
a
have
talker.
kids?
He is a talker. He says stuff. As far as I know, he doesn't have kids.
Okay.
When he moved to the zoo, we estimated him to be around 10 years old. So he's actually one of the first birds we ever had in a show here at the zoo.
Oh, okay.
He started at the old location, so he's been here for a while. We think he's around 40 years old.
Wow.
He's been here for almost 30 years.
And how old will they live to be?
60 to 80 is the average,
Okay.
which is a very long time.
Yeah, like people?
Yeah, pretty much. Like once you get a parrot, you sort of have them for life, which he outlived his owner.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay.
That happens all the time. So if you're thinking, hey, I want to get a parrot, I want to get a big bird, just know it's an investment of time, and you have to make provisions for them because chances are, they're here for a while.
You got to let your benefactors know because likely it's going to be in your will somewhere. So, just make sure you got all those I's dotted.
Thanks so much for joining us here at Mornings on Main Street this morning. Have a great rest of your day, an enjoyable weekend. Stay safe. We'll see you back here on Friday.